Hi there, I'm Nicole Wilbur. I'm a writer and story nerd, and ladies and gentlemen, it is October! Oh my god! We are getting so close to Nanowrimo, and I am so excited! But I have a lot to do, and I don't even know how much I have to do, so I am going to spend a few minutes here with my I would rather be at Hogwarts notebook to figure out what I need to do in Preptober to be ready to write my book in November. I'm also trying to write the last 15-ish K of my 1837 novel this month before November because I just want to finish it, and I also have to realign that. So let us, we're gonna do this in 2 stages. So stage number 1 is planning the new book. So Florence Heist book. Sure, yeah, we'll call it the Florence Heist for now. So I have done 2 brainstorming sessions on this so far, and that's gone very well, but I think I still have a lot of questions. I really need to kind of knuckle down and figure out more about these characters. Nobody has names. So I think the first thing that needs to happen, free write, maybe 1,000 words in each girl's perspective, because I haven't quite figured out which one is going to be our viewpoint character yet and our main character. So free writing 1,000 words in each girl's perspective to understand strengths, weaknesses, that kind of thing. Then I need to brainstorm the team. So this is a heist story, and there's that beat, which is, what's the beat? The beat is gathering the team. So we need to have a team to gather, and they want them to be fun and good dynamics and really awesome and unique characters. So I have to figure out who is on this team. I don't know how many characters I'm gonna need. I'm thinking 4, making a team of 6. That could work. I need 4 or 5 characters. So that is going to be next, and that might have to be in a couple of sessions. Number 3, I have to brainstorm the mentor. Brainstorming the mentor. Now, the interesting thing that I'm really excited about for this story is that the mentor is dead. So I love the tagline that I kind of came up with, or not the tagline, but the question is basically, so you are recruited, imagine you're recruited to join this really exciting new crime team, basically, like Money Heist. Like the guy from Money Heist, he gets everyone together, you're gonna pull off this big heist, and you're gonna be an active, organized crime group for a long time. He teaches you a bunch of stuff, he has you pull off a heist, and then as soon as the first heist is over, he dies, and the team breaks up. That is what we're starting the story with. So the mentor is dead, but he is very important, to the story. I don't know if he has, that's the thing, I don't know if he has secrets. I don't know exactly who he is. I have some ideas. When I was in Berlin, I had some ideas about East Berlin and spy things and how he learned all these skills that he passes on to his team. So he's very important to the story. So I have to brainstorm this mentor, figure out his name, and figure out his backstory, because that could also be very key to this actual story. Then the 4th thing I have to do is figure out the conflict. So I have a vague idea of what's going to happen. So basically, with that mentor, he put this team together of people who are like little lost soul kind of thing, criminals, and he recruited them to do some like good old-fashioned organized crime instead of like the petty stuff they were doing before. And they pull off this heist, which has something to do with these really famous violins, inspired by the Stradivarius ones, but I might make up my own violin maker. And it's inspired by that, and so something to do with these violins, and then it's successful, and then he dies, but then there's an adversary that comes back and is basically the reason they all have to come back together, like someone they stole from, or someone who saw that they stole, or like an opposing mob group, I guess it would be, does something, and now they have to steal something else, and there's a new heist that has to come together. So basically I have to figure that out because what I just told you was not me being careful of spoilers. That's literally all I know. So we're going to figure out the conflict. And who are the antagonists? And where are they stealing from? What are they stealing? 5 is I want to rewatch Brandon Sanderson's video on heists, rewatch heists, and brainstorm for each beat. And then 6 is outline. So I'm probably going to use a few different methods. I'll probably use story engineering, save the cat. What else do I like? Story engineering, save the cat, and I'll probably pull a few things from StoryGrid as well. Gotta love it. And obviously Anatomy of Story, all of them kind of mixed together. I like different elements of all of those, so I will kind of pull them into one massive mega outline. As I'm brainstorming the TM2, I think I'll pull in a bunch of elements of StoryGrid regarding the values crossing in 4 corners of opposition. Really, really cool stuff. So those are the 6 things that I need to do for the new story before NaNoWriMo starts. Which, just looking at this, it's basically I'm okay, figure out the entire story in the next 3 weeks. Okay, it's fine, totally fine. Just add that to the fact that we're in Greece and we need to write 15,000 words as well. It's perfect, all good, so amazing. Yeah, no worries at all. Then there is the finishing up work thing. Finishing up work, underline. So I need to re-outline, so much outlining, re-outline the 3rd act of 1837. As I was writing this, I might do a full video on the re-outlining, but as I was writing this the other day, I was coming to the end of what felt like the middle build. And in my outline, it is not quite the end of the middle build, but it felt like I was at the end of the middle build to me. That is what it felt like. And I looked at what is coming up and I said, that is too many beats. This story is getting too long. It's going to be too repetitive. I have to smush. I have to, what's the word? Get rid of a lot of these scenes and I have to streamline. I don't know quite how I'm going to do that with the outline. I have some things to put together. I have some things to put together. I have to really think through it, but I don't think it should take that long to re-outline it. And I think it should re-outline it so it's no more than 12 to 15 scenes left. It should probably even be less than that. And once I do that, I need to write the last 15 to 20,000 words of the novel. Writing the ending payoff. Things have been going really well with 1837 lately. I got some momentum. I'm at 87,000 words. So we are going to be over 100K, which is fine. And at this point, I just want to finish it. I'm so nervous that it's just as bad as the first one. I don't think it is, but still I'm nervous about it. And I'm hoping I can I know there's some things I want to change. I know some places I need to fix. I know that there's some inconsistencies in some of the minor characters because I didn't think they were important. They turned out being a little bit more important than I thought. But after this, I think I just need to give it to somebody else to read, honestly, because I'm just seeing it through negative lenses and I know there's a lot to change, but I just need an outside perspective. So that would be, hopefully I could give it to someone to read in November. So this was really helpful for me, just making a list. I know I'm not very aesthetic or neat or anything like that, but who is really? Well, some people are, not me. But thank you so much for watching, and please let me know, what are you planning to do in October to prepare for NaNoWriMo? Are you doing NaNoWriMo? What is your story like? What is your brainstorming process like? So many questions, but I think my brainstorming process could probably be a little bit better. So definitely let me know what you think and what you do. I'm really excited to hear about it. And if you have a Preptober video, like a Preptober planning video or an actual Preptober video, link it down below. I would love to watch. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me. I really appreciate it. If you liked this video and you like my content, you like this kind of thing, think about subscribing. I also really appreciate that. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much.